Hey everybody! I'm really excited to do my first pregnancy vlog today. Now that it's out and you've heard the news, we announced last week that Peter and I are expecting. And I'm already 18 weeks, so it's been a really big secret for a really long time. I'm almost halfway there. Once I reach Thanksgiving, it'll be 20 weeks. And that's when we'll release the video for you all, but I'm filming early because I'm so excited to share with everyone that I'm pregnant, and it's been something that we've wanted for a really long time, and we're so thrilled that it's happening. So we found out we were pregnant at about 5.5 weeks. We decided to wait to tell most people at around week 12. That's just a safer mark in your pregnancy. But at first we did tell a few friends and family. We of course told my parents the very same night. We found out on a Tuesday morning, and that night we had my parents over for dinner, and actually we showed the reaction video last week, and so you have to check that out if you didn't. It's very funny, but really awesome. What a great moment to capture on camera, and it's something that we'll watch again and again, I'm sure, with our kiddos too. I had a pretty easy first trimester. A typical pregnancy symptom that can be a huge drag that you can get your first trimester is morning sickness. And I didn't really have much of it. I'm so lucky. For the first couple months, I felt nauseous in the mornings. I didn't throw up. I haven't been sick like that, which is great. For the most part, I feel pretty good. Just a little wiped out, and generally a headache almost every day or every other day. Not always really bad, but just kind of wipes me out a little bit. But other than that, it's just a miracle and we're so excited. Cravings, nothing really out of the ordinary. I wish I had some more fun cravings to tell you about, but there was one day I wanted to put a fried egg on a piece of pizza. It's not very healthy, but it was just something that I was craving. I actually didn't do it, but there were some days when I just had to have something in particular for a meal, and Peter was pretty sweet about it. He would go get it for me, or we would go out to dinner somewhere that I was really craving. The one thing that was a bummer is I did not want to see a vegetable. So there were a few times where I just crammed down a spinach salad because I wanted to get all that good iron and all those vitamins for the baby. All I wanted, and all I still really want, are carbohydrates and cheese. And if you know me, I love that anyway, so it's not really a weird craving, but it's just kind of enhanced my need for cheese. I haven't gained too much weight. I've gained about 10 pounds, which is good. It's really healthy weight gain. This is the most excited I've ever been about gaining 10 pounds. So I'm trying to be better about exercise. I've been walking. I take Rainy out all the time. I've played some tennis, and I started doing prenatal yoga, and I'm gonna get back on it. I'm telling you now, so check up on me. I'm going to start doing prenatal yoga because I want to be really strong and ready for the labor. So Peter and I have been reading a lot. I have What to Expect When You're Expecting, which is a really common book to read, and he has an Expectant Father book that we checked out from the birthing center. So we're both doing our research as much as we can to prepare ourselves. As some of you saw, my best friend Megan had her baby just a few weeks ago. So being there for the birth to witness that was an incredible experience, as you may have heard me say. I think I said incredible 25 times or so on that vlog, just talking about that birth experience. It's almost been good practice for us. We've been able to spend a good amount of time with little Brendan and holding him and just getting used to being around a newborn. I have an app on my phone, and it's from the baby center. And it's really neat. So every day it will give me tips or a little advice, or maybe show a video. But also what's really exciting is every week when I hit the next week mark, so on Saturday mornings, I hit my next week mark, and it will tell me the new developments that our baby has gone through. And at first we had a little Hollens berry, and now we have a bell pepper. And by the time I show this video, I don't know what it'll be. It'll be twice as big as a bell pepper, possibly. You can't believe how fast babies grow. It's amazing once you're really keeping track week by week. As I see my belly grow, I kind of can believe it, but it's such a miracle. It's really hard to believe there's a little being growing inside me. So right now at 18 weeks, baby is 5.5 inches long. So they say the size of a bell pepper, but I think that's more like the length. So the most exciting thing that's coming up is our ultrasound. I have a low-risk pregnancy, so I'm at the birthing center, and you just have one ultrasound at 20 weeks, or around 20 weeks. And that's when we get to see the baby's organs and make sure everything's in working order. And really it's the first time we see our baby on the screen, and just can start seeing some of the features. I can't even fathom it. I'm just like so excited, I can't handle it. So last week you saw that we did our gender reveal party on Thanksgiving. So at this point in time when I'm recording this vlog, I have not yet had my ultrasound. So in 2 days we have our first ultrasound, and really the only ultrasound that we'll have for the entire pregnancy, as long as everything is low risk and I stay healthy and the baby stays healthy. And we'll get to see our baby on the screen, and that's when they can find out if we have a boy or a girl, which we will have told you by now because we will find out on Thanksgiving Day. They know to keep it a secret, that we don't want to know if we have a boy or a girl. And then what happens is they're going to seal the results in an envelope, and I'm going to drive that envelope straight to a bakery after our appointment, and then we have a week and a day before Thanksgiving. So it's going to be a long wait, and we have to be very patient, but I think we can do it. Because the plan is that we'll do a gender reveal where we cut open a cake and it's either pink or blue inside in front of our whole family, and we all can find out together if we're having a boy or a girl. So I felt my first little movement the other day. I was sitting at the computer editing, and I felt just like a little boop inside my belly, and I was pretty sure that was the baby. I yelled out at Peter and he came running up, but I couldn't, we can't feel anything on the outside yet, but inside sometimes I feel little rumbles, and I've heard that those are the first signs of feeling the baby move, and I guess little Hollens is already wiggling around in there, but I haven't really felt much yet, so I'm hoping to feel more as the weeks go by. Today it says I should write down a pregnancy memory. Whether I keep a formal journal or just jot down a few notes when the spirit moves you. You'll love sharing these pregnancy stories with your child someday. Well, I think this is as good as anything. It's going to be really fun to document our pregnancy throughout my vlogs, and just for us to have this footage later in life to look back on with our kiddos. I'm just starting to show. It's not much, but it's pretty exciting. So there's my little bell pepper. Here she's in there. We're so excited to share it with all of you. I cannot wait till we post it all over Facebook and everybody knows. Most of our close friends and family know by now, but we're really excited to share it with you. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll be updating you probably once a month or so just on how the pregnancy's going, and I'll make sure to show off my belly a little bit in my next video. That's it. So thanks again for watching, and baby Hollens and I will see you next week. Alright, bye you guys. Thanks for watching.